Hi everybody, welcome to Crafting with Robin, and I'm Robin, and today I'm going to do a DIY. I'm going to be using the scarecrows from the Dollar Tree and the raffia or the hula skirt and a few other things, some ribbon and twine and other things, but here we go. Start out with, I think I'm going to use the orange one. And I think I'm going to change her bow, so I'm going to take this off. Whoops, if I can. My scissors. See if I can cut this off. Because this doesn't really match the colors I'm using for the outfit. Okay, there we go. And I'll put something different on. Okay, so I'm going to start out with this ribbon. And it is a wired ribbon. You can take the wire out if you want. But I just leave it in because I think it does help a little. And if you can't figure it out, I am doing 2 sleeves. The shirt and the pants, the legs, arms, whatever you want to call them, legs and arms. Okay, and I can set this aside. This stuff is a little bit messy. I'm using a glue gun to do this. Pull it forward. And I'm going to take some of the, I've already been using out of this, so I'm just going to take a whole bunch and just cut it. So we have it ready to use. I notice I got my scissors upside down. And I'll just take a wad of this, set it in here, and then I'm gonna hot glue, and then hot glue this shut. Should have had my these little tools come in handy. So there's one arm. Grab another wad of this. And they do have the bigger scarecrows there, but for what I'm doing with this, I wanted the smaller. The shorter ones. And you'll see what I'm doing in a second. There's the 2 arms. And now we'll do the 2 legs. And you can use however much you want. Make it as tall as you want, or it's pretty much up to you what you do. And you can use fabric too. You don't have to use ribbon. This was just, for me, the easiest way I decided to do it. Mostly because my fabric right now, my craft room is a work in progress, cleaning it up, and my fabric right now is kind of hard to get to. Trying to find my fall colors. But like this would look really cute with some jean fabric for the pants. Or if you were really good, you could even do some overalls That would be really cute. There's the two legs. And now for the shirt. Get all this together. I'm going to have to cut some more. For the shirt, we kind of want it sticking up over the neck a little bit and then down underneath. So it looks like he's really stuffed. I don't think I cut that. Oh, that, I guess that's not too bad. You don't want it to be real even when you do it either. And then I kind of do it, try to do it a little bit tighter at the top. And for me, this is going to, nobody's going to see the back of it, the way I'm going to display it. So it doesn't matter if I have my seams showing like that. The backs are kind of, but then I'm going to stick my scarecrow in there, the stick in there. And then go back here, give it a little bit of glue to hold it there. This glue gun gets really hot. There. And there you see the, and you can, if you don't think the neck is closed enough, you can squeeze it together a little, put another little dot of glue, and get it to stay. Then I take my arms and just kind of, I put the seam in the back, just kind of glue them down back here. Oh, I need glue. I'm just using regular hot glue for this, nothing fancy. And I'm going to stick the other arm there, seam in the back. Kind of close that, the ends a little bit so the, helps to hold the raffia in there. And like I said, nobody's going to see the back of mine, so I'm not worried about being real neat with it. Just want it to hold together. Okay. I got a lot of glue on there. Oops, let's get this little bit of glue off of here. Okay, so there you can see the front is starting to come together a little bit. And we do have some raffia sticking out the top and sticking out the bottom. I'm actually gonna just trim a couple of these pieces. And I guess I got glue down here too. And then I'll put the legs, for the legs I'm going to tuck them up in here, but I'm going to make sure some of the raffia is in front of there. So it'll be kind of like that. I'll do the same with the other one. And there is that scarecrow. Okay, now to finish them up a little bit, I will trim the raffia a little, but you don't want it to be perfect. So I will just trim a few pieces that I feel are sticking out way too long. But I'm going to tie some little pieces of twine to hold the arms closed. Because if you were to see a real scarecrow, sometimes they're primitive and sometimes they have twine wrapped around them, holding them together. So I'll do that here and on the legs. You could even do it on the waist if you wanted to, but I'm not going to. I painted something earlier and it's sitting on my garbage, so I can't even throw all this stuff in my garbage can. I kind of pre-painted something for my next project I'm going to do, or my next video. You know, another idea was you could have even taken some of this raffia and tied it around there. But I kind of like the twine look. And then I'm going, yeah, I'll trim this a little, and then I'm going to do a bow. I'm trying to decide if I should do it, what I should do the bow out of. Let's see, what do I have for... I think I'll use this. This is from the Dollar Tree. It's ribbon actually I got last year. And I don't know if I said the scarecrow pick is from the Dollar Tree. Everything pretty much that I've used so far has been from the Dollar Tree. Probably even the hot glue. Now let's just take a piece of this. And let's see, I'm really bad at doing bows. And I probably should have cut this a little bigger. But I'm going to make it work. Or not. We'll see. Or I'll try something different. Let's see if this will work. I might just have to do a longer piece, I guess. Oh, I might be getting it. No, I'm going to cut a longer one. That's what happens when you craft on a whim. You don't plan it out ahead of time. I did make one other scarecrow, but I left his bow on. The one he came with. Okay, there we go. And I did sprain my thumb, so I'm having a little difficulty with the tying part with my thumb. And I'll dovetail the ends. Let's put that on there. And I believe the scarecrow is done. The scarecrow part. Now I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the scarecrow. So we got to go up a little. And I bought this little wagon. I bought this at the dollar spot at Target. And I added a hay bale from the Dollar Tree to it. And those are really messy, by the way. But I was hoping to fit 2 in and I couldn't. So I took some of that hula skirt and just cut some pieces, stuffed it in there, made it look primitive. And then I am going to, let's see, I'm going to trim this end of this and do it kind of at an angle so that it's got a little sharper part to it, so I can poke my scarecrow. Whoops, we want it to be the right way, don't we? So I can poke the scarecrow into this. And it's not easy because these hay bales are tight. But with a little finagling, you can get it in there. I don't know if you can notice, I cut the stick on this one real short. So he's kind of sitting down. And I got this other one standing up. There. And then, can you see the wagon? And then I've made a sign. Hayrides, 25 cents. I'm going to glue that on here. And you know what? I just realized this is going to be backwards. my writing is going to be backwards because I'm filming the wrong way on my phone. I think I've said this a few times. I'm just learning how to do this YouTube stuff. And then, see, I didn't glue any of this down. The hay bale is just sitting in there in the wagon because I would like to maybe be able to use it for something different later on. Instead of having to store everything, I like to be able to use it for maybe more than one holiday. But I got this clip. Oops, I don't want that down there. I want it down here, or up there. I want it down here. So I got this clip here that I'm using to hold the sign on because I don't want to glue the sign to the wagon either. So let's see. Oh, I had it on there. Oh, maybe I just need to let it dry a little bit more. There. And then I'm going to embellish it a little with some pumpkins. These are a pumpkin pick. I don't know where the little clip that I used on here was one off of these. It broke off. And so that's from the Dollar Tree also. But here I have some pumpkins I could stick in there. I got a couple of these. Can't really see what I'm doing, so I'm hoping it's looking okay. Oh yeah. And then I got some of these. So pretty much everything except the wagon, I believe, is going to be from the Dollar Tree. I don't know if these will poke into that. Very good. We'll find out. Yep. I'll put one in his lap. And maybe some sunflowers. I'm going to turn it so I can see it, and then I'll turn it back around. I might use some glue right there to put these sunflowers in there. And I'll tuck some in here. And put a little one over here also. And there you have it. My Hayride sign was just made using 2 different sizes of popsicle sticks, and I wrote it with a Sharpie. Let's see if you can wrote on there with a Sharpie. And there you have it. I'm going to set this on my mantle, and I'm going to pull it back a little so you can see the whole thing. I'm going to set it on my mantle and decorate that, and I will, when I get my mantle decorated for fall, I will, maybe I'll post a video on decorating that, because I am planning on, you know, going all out with that. I wish I could get that to go back a little so you could see the whole thing. There. How's that? And there you have it. And these, I just bought this wagon like probably a week ago. And I was just there a few days ago, and they do have more of these. So you should be able to find everything for these. The Dollar Tree had plenty of the scarecrows. And yeah, the sunflowers you can get anywhere, pumpkins you can get anywhere. So you should be able to do this. But so if you can't find the wagon, you could use one of these and do put some circles on there for the wheels. and that would work just as well. And you might, I'm not sure if you could. Well, if you went this way, but that's not the natural way. I was going to say maybe you could fit 2 bales, hay bales in there, but one is it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that video. That was one of my DIYs. I am going to do a couple videos this week. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope this is something that will inspire you to also do a DIY. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. And I hope to see you in a few days when I do my next one. Thank you. Have a good weekend. Or a good day. Bye.